If you love two people at the same time, choose the second. Because if you really loved the first one, you wouldn't have fallen for the second. Success doesn't change you, it reveals you. If someone were to harm my family or a friend or somebody I love, I would eat them. I might end up in jail for 500 years, but I would eat them. There are 4 questions of value in life. What is sacred? Of what is the spirit made? What is worth living for, and what is worth dying for? The answer to each is the same. Only love. Just keep moving forward, and don't give a shit about what anyone thinks. Do what you have to do, for you. Subscribe to this channel and get inspirational, life-changing quotes from wise people, daily. My body is my journal, and my tattoos are my story. Music touches us emotionally, where words alone can't. There's a drive in me that won't allow me to do certain things that are easy. You can close your eyes to the things you don't want to see, but you can't close your heart to the things you don't want to feel. One day the people that didn't believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. People say I make strange choices, but they're not strange for me. My sickness is that I'm fascinated by human behavior, by what's underneath the surface, by the world's inside people. People cry not because they're weak, it's because they've been strong for too long. We're all damaged in our own way. Nobody's perfect. I think we're all somewhat screwy. Every single one of us. I like the challenge of trying different things and wondering whether it's going to work or whether I'm going to fall flat on my face. When I see someone who just follows their dream and succeeds, and just does basically what they want to do and doesn't have to answer to anyone, obviously not harming anyone, that's great. I am doing things that are true to me. The only thing I have a problem with is being labeled. I don't think anybody's necessarily ready for death. You can only hope that when it approaches, you feel like you've said what you wanted to say. Nobody wants to go out in mid-sentence. There is nothing on earth that could ever make me want to relive certain years of my life when I was young. Life's pretty good, and why wouldn't it be? I'm a pirate, after all. I don't pretend to be Captain Weird. I just do what I do. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I want to be an old man with a beer belly sitting on a porch, looking at a lake or something. I've never felt particularly ambitious or driven, that's for sure, although I like to create stuff, whether it's a little doodle, a drawing, a small painting or a movie or a piece of music, so I suppose I'm driven by that. Everything I've done has felt very natural, and it's happened because it's happened. When kids hit 1 year old, it's like hanging out with a miniature drunk. You have to hold on to them. They bump into things. They laugh and cry. They urinate. They vomit. Love is not blind. It simply enables one to see things others fail to see. Laugh as much as you breathe and love as long as you live. The only creatures that are evolved enough to convey pure love are dogs and infants. I'm just an actor, and if I can leave something behind that my kids will be proud of, then that's what I want. I don't want my kids to be embarrassed by anything I've done. I think the thing to do is enjoy the ride while you're on it. It's only a bad day, not a bad life. I think everybody's weird. We should all celebrate our individuality and not be embarrassed or ashamed of it. You gotta be careful, don't say a word to nobody about nothing anytime ever. With any part you play, there is a certain amount of yourself in it. There has to be, otherwise it's just not acting. It's lying. A dishonest man you can always trust to be dishonest. I try to stay in a constant state of confusion just because of the expression it leaves on my face. For a long time I tried to manage an honesty and openness about my personal life because I'm human and I'm normal, well, semi-normal. Do what you really want to do. Don't play their game. Don't do what they want. Find your own way. Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate. Tomorrow it'll all be over, then I'll have to go back to selling pens again. Am I a romantic? I've seen Wuthering Heights 10 times. I'm a romantic. You use your money to buy privacy because during most of your life you aren't allowed to be normal. At my very core, I'm pretty shy. I just happen to have a weird job. I never wanted to be the guy people looked at. I don't think of myself as being a celebrity, it's too mortifying. Thanks for listening. Explore our other videos like this, subscribe and enrich your knowledge.